And here we go. Welcome to DC Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and man, the Dark Knight has officially risen because we have the official release of the Dark Knight Trilogy wave. And boy, I tell you, McFarlane ain't playing this year. 2023 is going to be huge. Man, I tell you, this wave, just judging from promo images alone, has to be one of, if not the best, McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse wave that we've gotten thus far. I mean, I love that Arkham City wave because we got a lot of key figures within the Batverse. But this one here is a little different. It gives us more characters that I never thought that we ever get. Never thought that I would get a Christian Bale Batman. I've been wanting that. That Christian Bale Batman has been on my wish list ever since I started collecting. And the fact that we're getting him as well as some of the other characters from that trilogy, which for me was one of the greatest films ever of all time. The Dark Knight trilogy changed the game for comic book films. It elevated films of that genre to a whole nother level, and it brought us to where we are today. I have so much respect for what Nolan did and what Christian Bale has done for the Batman and that brand, and the fact that we're getting action figures from those films is such a big deal for me, especially because if you've been following this channel, y'all, I'm all about Batman. I'm one of the biggest Batman fans there is out there. So when I saw that they were doing a Christian Bale Batman, I felt like my prayers were answered. It was just like, okay, all right, thank you, McFarlane Toys, because I've been wanting this. And I've already done a video on the Christian Bale Batman. I shared my thoughts, so if you haven't checked that out, be sure to do so. But now we have the complete wave, which consists of Christian Bale Batman. I'm going to start off with him because now we have full-on official images of this figure here. And man, this guy looks incredible. He looks exactly the way I would wanted him to look just off promo images alone. I mean, and he gives me not only aesthetically the Christian Bale Batman look, but McFarlane is giving me something that I've always been asking for in my reviews and everything, and that is the accessories. You know, you gotta have those wonderful toys that Batman utilizes in battle. And we got 3 batarangs. I love those batarangs, all decked out in gold, and we have his grapple gun. So we got 3 batarangs, a grapple gun. Of course, he comes with Bane's legs and everything, but man, aesthetically, this figure looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to get this Christian Bale Batman in my hands because honestly, folks, this will go down as one of my most favorite Batman figures ever. You know, already McFarlane has produced, 3 Batman figures that are not only the best figures thus far 2023, but the best Batman figures that he's done, because we're getting that blue and gray Hush Batman that I've seen out there, and then we have the Kingdom Come Batman, and then we have this one here that I just could not be more excited for. Hands down, not only 3 of the best figures of 2023, but 3 of the best Batman figures that we've gotten in McFarlane Toys. And y'all know we've got a lot of Batman figures from this line. So excited to say I'm excited. That's just an understatement for this Christian Bale Batman. He stands hands down as my most favorite live action version of Batman, next to Michael Keaton. Him and Michael Keaton go like 1A, 1B. I'm excited about Christian Bale. And then up next we have the one and only Heath Ledger Joker. Man, this is going to be one of the most popular figures from McFarlane Toys. Again, it's just like, I don't think many saw this wave coming. And this film means a lot to people. So to get a Heath Ledger Joker, everybody know what he did for that role and what he did for that film. So to get a character like this, of this stature in action figure form is a big deal. He looks great. I love what they did with him. This Joker looks menacing. He comes with a variety of swappable hands. He comes with a pile of, seems like money that he burned in the film and everything. He comes with Bane's, I guess his mask or his head, seems like he comes with. But again, this Joker looks great. This would have been a perfect opportunity for McFarlane to give Heath Ledger Joker a ton of knives, since he can't give him guns due to the no gun mandate. So I'm surprised that we didn't get like 10,000 blades and knives, because that's what he had in the film. So I'm really surprised at that. But overall, this Joker looks fantastic. He has that menacing, crazy look to him where he looks like he just want to burn down the city. There's no rhyme or reason to the Joker. He just wants everything to burn, and he has that look to him. He has that why so serious look to him. So excited about this Heath Ledger Joker, folks. I mean, this wave, as you continue to look at the figures, it just gets better and better. So he has a stack of money, swappable hands. Surprised he didn't come with any blades. That's a big surprise to me. And then up next, we have the man who says you either die hero or you live long enough to be the villain. And that is the one and only Two-Face. Now, I'm excited for this one twofold, because I know Heath Ledger Joker and the Christian Bale Batman, you definitely use exclusively for that set, that movie set of figures. But this Harvey Dent, you can use for this Dark Knight Trilogy wave, or you can utilize this Harvey Dent Two-Face for your comic book collection, because he has that comic book look to him as well. So you can go either way. The texture detail throughout his whole suit looks incredible. They captured that disfigured, charred face that he has. I love how they captured that charred, textured detail of the one half of his suit, which pretty much is symbolic of his two-sided personality. Now, with this Two-Face figure, we are getting his coin. You can't have Two-Face without his vintage coin that he utilizes when attempting to figure out where he want to go with things. He always leaves it up to the coin, to the flip of the coin. And we're getting that with this figure, but the coin is molded into his hand, which is a bit weird. I wish we would have been given a coin that you could take out the hand and place back in if we so choose to do so. But this one here is molded into the hand. Even though I wish this would have been a little different, this figure still looks great, man. I'm excited for this Two-Face, and I like the fact that we can utilize this figure for a comic book side of things or for the movie Dark Knight Trilogy side of things as well. Incredible detail for this figure overall. All right, up next we have yet another excellent looking figure to top off this wave, and that is the Scarecrow. Now, the Scarecrow figure is symbolic of just how great this line is in terms of its attention to detail. Man, in promo images alone, this thing looks like it's going to be incredible, man. I mean, just the texture detail, the weathering. This is McFarlane Toys at its best. That how they're able to capture that weathered, worn, tattered look within the costumes of all these crazed villains and characters that they have. And they capture that with this. I love how they capture the mask. The detail within the mask looks phenomenal, man. It's just, again, this is yet another home run for McFarlane Toys. And it just speaks to the attention to detail that they place within this figure's costume. It looks like Scarecrow from the film. And again, this is yet another one of those figures, folks, that if you think outside the box, you could possibly use him within your comic book side of things. But I know many are going to want to use him with this Dark Knight Trilogy wave. But he does grant you that versatility to where you can go, you know what? Let me use him with the comic book figures, as well. So I'm blown away by just how great this thing looks just in the promo images. I mean, because when you get this thing in hand, I feel it's going to look even better. But it never ceases to amaze me to see how McFarlane is always able to capture that weathered, textured look within the costumes of these characters. Now, this Scarecrow does not come with any accessories. I wish that McFarlane would have given him maybe some sort of a fear gas accessory that you can attach to his hand. That would have been awesome. But overall, man, excited for this Scarecrow figure. Now, once you collect all 4 figures, you are able to build the infamous Bane, the major antagonist of the final film, man. And this is just so cool, man, to be able to get yet another version of Bane. We got that comic version of Bane, and now to get one that represents the one from the Nolan trilogy, it's just so awesome, man. So it's going to be interesting to see just how tall this particular Bane, will scale if he scales a little taller, to add to just how imposing this guy is, or if he stays the same. Either way, this figure represents a huge problem for the Batman, whether it be from the comics or from the live action movie side of things. I like how this Bane looks. This is the cherry on top for a wave that is hands down one of, if not the best, DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys wave to date. I'm excited about this Bane, folks. I'm excited about this entire wave. Now, there are two things that I really wish that we could have gotten out of this Dark Knight Trilogy wave, and that is one, Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. Now, I know they had to go with Joker. They went with Two-Face, and they went with Scarecrow, but it would have been cool if we would have been given a Catwoman, because she played a huge role in that final film. And, and Catwoman as a whole plays a huge role within the whole Batman mythology. That would have been so awesome to be able to get a Catwoman. I know that we're only given 4 figures to create a Build-A-Figure, which, we don't have to collect 12 figures to create a Build-A-Figure like we have to do with Marvel Legends, so I can appreciate and respect that. But I really wish that we could have been given that Catwoman. There's one more thing that I really wish that we would have been given within this whole Dark Knight Trilogy wave of figures, and that's the Bat Cycle. That Bat Cycle was off the chain, folks, in that film. Boy, I tell you, the Tumbler and the Bat Cycle. Maybe we'll get the Tumbler one day, who knows? I know we're getting that Michael Keaton Batmobile, but boy, I tell you, the Tumbler and that Bat Cycle, woo, boy, that thing, they were something else. So I really wish that we would have been given at least the Bat Cycle. Maybe he still might do that, who knows? I'm talking like we're not gonna get it, and maybe tomorrow he'll be like, hey, here's the Bat Cycle. So who knows? We'll see. But those are two things that I really wish that we would have been given within this wave: Catwoman and the Bat Cycle. Overall, can't say enough about a wave that stands as McFarlane Toys' best to date. It's right up there with that Arkham City wave. Maybe when I get it in hand, maybe I'll change my mind and say, yeah, this is the best wave that I've seen thus far. And we've gotten a lot of great waves, but I'm just impressed with the quality that we're getting from these figures. Folks, to say the least, I am extremely excited for this wave. Man, I can't believe we're actually getting a Christian Bale Dark Knight Trilogy wave. This is insane, folks. 2023 is going to be huge again for McFarlane Toys. It's symbolic of just how great this line is. And to get figures from a movie franchise that, in my eyes, has gone down as one of the greatest movie trilogies or franchises ever of all time, is such a big deal for me. So this is exciting, folks. I look forward to this. This wave is available for pre-order on various online outlets, folks. It is available on the McFarlane Toy Store as a bundle if you want to get the bundle or individual figures. But if you want to get the bundle, it is $89 for all 4 figures. And it has a shipment date of February. And both Amazon and Big Bad Toy Store have these figures available as well, with an April shipment date. And Entertainment Earth has these figures available with a May shipment date. So you can get them from a variety of online outlets, folks. But again, extremely excited about this wave. But I'm pretty sure I will be going out of my mind with that Christian Bale Batman when I get them in hand. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, ring that bell for all notifications. Also, I am on Twitter as well as Instagram. So if you do have those social media outlets, be sure to follow me. And folks, until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. Same bad time, same bad channel, folks. And remember, it's not who I am underneath. It's what we do that defines who we are. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.